In this chapter, we already discussed counting principle and factorial notation. Now we define what is permutation. So let me write here a permutation. A permutation is, as I told you, an arrangement. It's an arrangement. So we are arranging here specially on a line. Arrangement of some or all of the given n objects, given n objects or elements. What's a permutation? It's an arrangement. You can take some of the objects. If you are given 3, you can take 1, 2 or all 3, remember. So we've written some or all of the given objects. Like here, for example, let's take, I have n equals to 3 objects. Let's call A, B, C. These are the 3 objects. Now suppose I'm taking 2 out of these 3. Then what are the arrangements? I'm taking 2 at a time, which is usually denoted by R here. R equals to 2. So one arrangement is AB, the other one is BA. Now you can take BC also. So here BC, then you can have CB. Then you can take have AC and CA. So what are the possible arrangements here? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here each of these is called permutation. So this is one permutation because this is one arrangement. This is another permutation. This is third permutation. This is fourth permutation. This is fifth permutation. This is sixth permutation. So how many permutations you have? Total 6. 6 permutations. Permutations means what? Arrangements. You can have total 6 arrangements or the permutations of 3 objects, taking 2 at a time. Taking how many at a time? Taking R equals to 2 objects at a time. 2 objects at a time. At a time here, remember. I repeat, what I'm trying to tell you is I've started with how many objects? 3, A, B and C. What's a permutation? It's an arrangement of all the given 3 objects or some of them. Remember here how many objects I've taken at a time? 2, for example. I've just chosen 2. So how many different permutations can be made? Remember, permutation means always an arrangement. So how many arrangements can be made? You can see the one that is AB, your order is important. The other one is BA. You are taking 2 at a time. So here I had AB, I can take BC also. So BC, CB. You can take AC also, AC, CA. So here these are called all possible permutations of 3 objects taking 2 at a time. Fine? I repeat. These are called all permutations. So there are 6 permutations. There are 6 arrangements of how many objects? 3 objects. There are 3 objects total. But how many objects you are taking at a time? 2. So this is called the list of all possible permutations, that is the arrangements of 3 objects taking 2 at a time. And here symbolically this is denoted by this very commonly used notation. You will see later on also. Here it is denoted by this symbol N, then big P and then R. Some author uses this also like this NPR. This is read as NPR. Whether you write like this or like this, both are standard notation. What is this NPR? That is total number of permutations. Total number of permutations. Permutations means what? Arrangement. Total number. So it may be 2, 10, 20. So this answer will be always an integer. You cannot have permutation equals to 3.5, remember. Number of arrangements cannot be 3.5, so this never be fractional. Total number of permutations of how many objects? N objects. N objects. And how many at a time you are taking R? Taking R at a time. Taking small r at a time, remember. Small r at a time. NPR, that's nothing but the total number of permutations of n objects taking r at a time. That means out of n you are taking r. So r is always less than or equal to n and greater than or equal to 0. Remember, r can be 0. That means you are taking no objects. So in above example here, how many objects have 3? How many at a time I'm taking 2? So 3p2 equals to 6. What this 3p2 says? Total number of arrangements of 3 objects taking 2 at a time. That means आपके पास दो position है. देखो 1 2 1 2. When I write r here, that means there are positions. How many positions? R positions here. There are how many positions? R positions. You are going to fill up these R positions. Right here, how many positions you have filled up? R positions we are going to fill up, remember. If we are taking R at a time. Here, how many positions you are filling up every time? 2 2. 1 2 1 2. AB BA. 1 2 BC CB. Then AC CA. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 permutations, 6 arrangements you can have out of 3 objects taking 2 at a time, remember. Fine. So what is this NPR? This is very standard symbol. Frequently you will use this. NPR is the total number of arrangements, remember. What's the NPR? Total number of arrangements. So this answer to NPR never be negative. You cannot have -2 arrangements, remember. So this answer is always positive integer. This can be 2, this can be 3, this can be 4, this can be 100, this can be 1000, but this cannot be 2.5. Number of arrangements cannot be 2.5. So this is very important statement. Total number of permutations of n objects. आपके पास टोटल n है 100 है, बट आपको एट ए टाइम 3 ही लेना है तो R3 हो जाएगा. आपके पास टोटल 3 है, एट ए टाइम आपको 2 ही लेना है तो R2 हो जाएगा. परम्यूटेशन अरेंजमेंट तो सबको लेके करना है, बट एट ए टाइम कितना लेना है वो आप यहाँ पे लिखेंगे, राइट. So what's NPR? Whether I use this or this, total number of arrangements of n objects taking R at a time. R at a time, that means आप R positions fill up करने वाले हैं, remember. Fine. Now in this example only, in the first example only, यहाँ पे मैंने 2 at a time लिया था. Now I'm taking for example all 3 at a time. So here R equals to 3. So how many positions I can have? 3 positions. मेरे पास 3 objects है, given भी 3 है, remember. Okay. So here like this 1 2 3. So 1 I can write A B C. एक arrangement हो गया. Then again I can write A C B. दूसरा arrangement हो गया. Without repetition I'm writing. Then I can write here for example let me keep B C A. Then next arrangement I can have B. Then you can write AC. Then one more 1 2 3. Suppose I'll take C and I'll write AB. Then I can have C and I can have AB. I've taken BA. Now you will try. Now further you cannot have any other arrangement. आप try करेंगे तो इसमें से होगा, remember कोई भी. So how many permutations of 3 objects taking all at a time you could find? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So total 6 permutations. How do I write in notation? 3p3. Permutations of 3 objects taking all at a time. That answer is 6. Right. Okay. So now what is this 3p3? That's the total number of permutations arrangements of 3 objects taking all at a time. So that's a 6, remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You cannot form more than this, remember. I hope now this symbol is clear too. So NPR, you know here, that NPR, that's the total number of permutations, is given by here. There is a ready formula, n factorial upon n minus r factorial. There is a proof also. I'll not get into the proof. R is always less than or equal to n and greater than or equal to 0. But now we have prepared formula for NPR. Right? What's the formula for NPR? That's n factorial upon n minus r factorial upon and where r is from 0 to n. NPR is n factorial upon n minus r factorial. What is this NPR? Remember, total number of permutations, total number of arrangements or permutations. Arrangements or permutations of how many objects? N objects. Taking how many at a time? Taking r at a time, remember. Taking r at a time. R at a time. At a time you are taking r. That means you are filling up r positions. Okay. So if you use that formula, suppose I'll write 3p2. Now if I use the formula, we already did this. 3p2 is 6. That means 6 arrangements can be made out of 3 objects taking 2 at a time. Now what's the formula? 3 factorial upon 3 minus 2. You know 3 factorial is 6. This is just 1 factorial, which is 1. So 6. That's what we had noted explicitly. List बना के हम लोग ने देखा था यहाँ पे कि 6 permutations से यहाँ आ रहे. This is by formula, remember. That listing is not important. A list बनाना important नहीं है. Total permutations arrangement से ही आना चाहिए, remember. This listing is sometimes not possible if you have like 100, 200 objects. It's not easy, but that answer should be correct one. Total number of possibilities. Suppose, let's see one more. 3p3. What's 3p3? 3 factorial upon 3 minus 3, which is 0 factorial. What is 3 factorial? 6, and this is 1, so 6. What's the meaning of this? अगर आप 3 objects ले रहे हैं, and if you select all 3 at a time, तो 6 permutations आप बना सकते हैं. 6 arrangements can be made. Remember. Okay. One more. Let's try it. For example, third one. 4p3. Let's write this. I can write here or here. 4 factorial upon 4 minus 3, which is 1 factorial. You know 4 factorial is 24. So 24 permutations can be made out of 4 objects taking 3 at a time. So आपके पास suppose ऐसे 4 objects है. Let me call A, B, C, D. These are my objects. How many at a time? I'm taking 3. 1, 2, 3. So इसे आप list बनाएंगे. No need to try this. You will get how many such arrangements you can try still if you want. Total 24 arrangements मिलेंगे. Right? 24 arrangements can be made out of 4 objects taking 3 at a time. Fourth one, suppose I have 5p2. So आपके पास 5 objects at a time, you are taking 2. So this is 5 factorial upon 5 minus 2, which is 3 factorial. Now here you know how to simplify. No need to put the value of 5 factorial and 3 factorial. Every bigger factorial you can express into smaller factorial. 5 into 4 into 3 factorial upon 3 factorial. So this will get cancelled. 5 fours are just 20. So you can have 20 permutations of 5 objects taking 2 at a time. So suppose if I have like this 5 objects A, B, C, D and E, and how many objects? 2. So if I have such 2 arrangements, then you can list how many permutations? 20 permutations. So now this symbol is clear to you, I suppose. Now 2 things we note about this formula here. Number 1, what is NPN that I want to write? NPN, that is all are taking together. N factorial upon n minus n, that is 0 factorial. So NPN is n factorial, remember. NPN is what? n factorial. This should be noted here. npn is n factorial. What is np0? np0, that means no objects you are taking. आप एक भी नहीं ले रहे, तो it can be done in how many way? Just one way. नहीं कर रहे, finished. That has to be one way. आप try करो, formula में रखो n factorial upon n minus 0 factorial. So n factorial will get cancelled. So these two things you need to keep in your mind. npn is n factorial and np0 is 1 factorial. np0 means what? You are arranging no objects, remember. So that can be done just in one way. So we have this. npn is n factorial and np0 is just 1. And this is the formula for n factorial. What's the formula for n factorial? N factorial upon n minus r factorial. Fine. Now, I suppose we are going for first exercise after the permutation. The first exercise after the permutation is here 7.3. So we'll go for 7.3 now. Exercise 7.3, question number 1, first question. Okay. Question number 1, what it says? How many 3-digit numbers can be formed using the digits? So given digits are this. Given digits are this 1, 2, up to 9. So you have 9 objects in another language. What you want to do? To find, I'll do like this only. To find, what you want to do here? आपको find क्या करना है? To find 3-digit numbers. This is the question. 3-digit numbers. This is the question. Right? With no repetition. In the question itself, it is written without repetition. Now आपके पास total digits कितने हैं? 9. आप कितने पोजीशन फिलअप कर रहे हैं? 3. Right? So it's like this, remembered here. 1, 2 and 3. You need 3-digit numbers. How many digits are there? 9 digits. So here you can do like this. A position है, this can be filled up 9 ways using any one of the given digits. This can be filled up how many ways? 9 ways. आप यहाँ पे 1 भी रख सकते हैं, 2 भी रख सकते हैं, 3 भी रख सकते हैं, 9 भी रख सकते हैं, तो 9 ways. Okay. एक पोजीशन फिलअप हो गया. Now 1 digit you already used out of this 9. You are left with how many digits? 8 digit. So this can be filled up how many ways? 8 ways. Now 2 positions फिलअप हो गया. That means इसमें से 2 digit चला गया. So you are left with how many digits now? 7 digits. So this can be done in how many ways? 7 ways. So if you recall the counting principle, the total number of ways of doing all the things together, that is total number of ways of filling these 3 positions, is their product. So total 3-digit numbers, total 3-digit numbers equals to the product of these 3. 9 into 8 into 7, which is if you just simplify, this is 72 into 7, so you'll get the 504. So 504 3-digit numbers are there using 1 to 9. Now you can imagine, see here, to list, it's not easy task. It cannot be listed very easily here. But this many numbers are there. This is a standard way of solving this question. Or you could have done like this also. See. Total n equals to 9 digits. I want to fill up 3 positions. So r equals to 3. So total arrangements or permutations, total permutations. Permutations means what? Arrangements equals to 9p3. So what is this? 9 factorial upon 9 minus 3, which is 6 factorial. What's the formula? N factorial upon n minus r factorial. What is this? 9 into 8 into 7 into 6. Denominator वाला factorial आ गया. So we stop now upon 6 factorial. This will get cancelled. अब देखो same आ गया 9, 8, 7. That's what you were having. So this is nothing but 504. Choice is yours. But every time blindly this formula cannot be used. Remember, you will realize later on as I move further. So this is standard way of handling permutations question. Position fill up करने का सोचो कि मैं how many ways this can be done, how many ways this can be done, how many ways this can be done. If you have several conditions, then blindly this formula cannot be used. You will realize later on. Every time this formula cannot be used. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Here question is so simple. So I've used the formula, but not every time, remember. So I'll think in this way. There are 3 positions. There are 9 digits. So this can be filled up how many ways? 9 ways. आप यहाँ पे 1 भी रख सकते हैं, 2 भी रख सकते हैं, 3 भी रख सकते हैं, 4 भी रख सकते हैं और 9 भी रख सकते हैं. Now A position fill up हो गया. That means इसमें से एक digit चला गया. बाकी कितने डिजिट बचे? 8. तो यहाँ पे वो 8 में से कोई भी एक रख सकते हैं. सो दिस कैन बी फिल्ड अप हाउ मेनी वेज? 8 वेज. नाउ 2 डिजिट्स यू ऑलरेडी यूज्ड. अब कितने डिजिट बचे 9 में से? 7. तो दिस कैन बी फिल्ड अप हाउ मेनी वेज? 7 वेज. नाउ रिकॉल द काउंटिंग प्रिंसिपल. दिस कैन बी डन 9 वेज, दिस कैन बी डन 8 वेज, दिस कैन बी डन 7 वेज. So what's the total number of ways of filling these 3 positions? That is a 3 digit number. That's their product, which is counting principle. Fine. Here I've shown by formula, but formula is not applicable every time, remember. One more thing, we are not done with repetition, remember. तो ऐसे नंबर यहाँ पे नहीं बनेंगे. You cannot have such numbers 9 9 7. ऐसे नंबर नहीं बनेंगे, इसमें repetition है. You cannot have such number 2 3 2. ऐसा नंबर नहीं होगा. ये नंबर्स में repetition है. There is a repetition of digit. यहाँ पे क्या लिखा है क्वेश्चन में? नो डिजिट इज रिपीटेड. एक भी रिपीटेशन नहीं है. दैट इज 2 3 4 ऐसे नंबर. देन यू मे हैव 4 5 6 सच नंबर. देन यू मे हैव 2 5 7 सच नंबर. राइट, ये सब 3 3 डिजिट नंबर है. सो ऐसे आप लिस्ट बनाएंगे. इट्स डिफिकल्ट, नॉट इजी. यू हैव 504. कितने में से? 1 to 9 में से. टेकिंग हाउ मेनी एट ए टाइम? 3 एट ए टाइम. आई होप नाउ द कॉन्सेप्ट इज बेसिकली क्लियर टू यू. The question number 2, read the question. How many 4-digit numbers are there? So 4-digit numbers you want. That means you are going to fill up how many positions? 1 2 3 4. Now what are the given digits? Now nothing is written. That means you should all the digits. How many 4-digit numbers are there with no digit being repeated? That means without repetition करना है आपको. That's true. कितने पोजीशंस फिलअप करना है? 4 पोजीशंस, बिकॉज यू वांट टू फिल अप, यू वांट 4 डिजिट नंबर्स. नाउ व्हाट आर द गिवन डिजिट्स? इट्स नॉट रिटन इन द क्वेश्चन. इन द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन यू आर गिवन 1 to 9. Nothing is given. That means you need to use all digits exist. How many digits are there? You know, 10 digits. 0 1 2 up to 9. That's why our number system is called decimal number system. In the question it is not written using this digit. That means you use all the digits which exist. How many digits are there? 10 digits. 0 to 9. Okay. So given objects are 10, remember. How many positions you want to fill up? 4 positions. Okay. Now here this is important. If you remember, you might be knowing, otherwise if I have a digit like this 4 2 3, you know that this is not considered as a 4-digit number. This is called the 3-digit number. You might be knowing, if I have 0 to 7, this is not called a 3-digit number. This is called 2-digit number. If I have 0 to 1 4, this is not 4-digit number. This is 3-digit number, remember. So what you need to take care here, this position, if you consider from left side, the first position, this should not be with 0. आप यहाँ पे 0 नहीं ले सकते, remember, right? So if you consider, for example, first position from the left side here, you cannot use 0 here. If I use 0, then this become 3-digit number. So without 0, how many digits are there? 9 digits. So this can be filled up how many ways? 9 ways. 9 ways without 0. Without 0, remember. using which digits 1 to 9 remember. यहाँ पे 0 नहीं लेना है, दैट मीन्स इसमें से कोई एक आपने सेलेक्ट किया. So how many digits you have used here? One digit. That means यहाँ से अब कितने बचे 8 और अब 0 ले सकते हैं. Remember, if I have 207 then obviously this is a 3-digit number. Now इसमें से 8 और now you can take 0. So again this is how many ways? 9 ways, remember. Right? Second position from which side? Left side. So with 0, this can be done how many ways? With 0, 9 ways again. Now total कितनी positions चली गई? 2 positions चली गई. That means अब 0 का कोई टेंशन नहीं है. 2 position चला गया, 2 digits use कर लिया. So this can be done how many ways now? 8 ways. कितना digit चला गया? 3. So now we are left with how many? 7. So this is 8 ways. This is 7 ways. I hope this is clear to you. Okay. See, I'm repeating. I told you here you cannot use 0, remember. So without 0, how many digits are there? 9 digits. So this can be filled up how many ways? 9 ways without 0. Now इसमें से एक digit ले लिया, you are left with how many digits? 8 digit. But अब यहाँ पे तो 0 use कर सकते हैं, तो 8 plus 1. So total 9 digits हो गया. So this can be filled up 9 ways. अब ऑलरेडी 2 digits चले गए. So I left with how many digits? 8 digits. So this can be done 8 ways. 10 digits चले गए. You're left with how many digits now? 7. So this 7 way. So therefore total 4-digit numbers equals to, by counting principle, 9 into 9 into 8 into 7. So this is 81 into 56. Just get the product. You will get the 4536. 4536. This many permutations can be made, or this many arrangements can be made of 4 digits number using all the digits. Fine? Clear? I hope this is clear to you. You can do this way in the exam also, remember. This is a standard way. Examiner can understand this. आप यहाँ पे थोड़ा जगह रख के you can write like this. Or I'll show you, right, some another way how I'll do using that permutation symbol. I'm showing both the ways. आपको जो easy लग रहा है, आपको जो पसंद है वो कर सकते हैं. So ये तो fixed ही है. This can be filled up how many ways? 9 ways. Okay. अब आपके पास कितनी, अब 0 का कोई टेंशन नहीं है. ये फर्स्ट पोजीशन फ्रॉम लेफ्ट साइड, और यू कैन कंसिडर यूनिट, टेंस, 100 and 1000 place. That way you can write unit place, tens place, 100 place and 1000 place. That way you can write, or you can write first position from left, or you can write last position from right. Choice is yours. ये तो 9 ways हो गया. अब आपके पास कितनी पोजीशंस है? 3 पोजीशंस. और डिजिट्स कितना है? 3 पोजीशंस. So R equals to 3. आपने एक यूज़ कर लिया. Which one you have used? 1 from this. तो आपके पास 8 बचे और 0. So from how many digits? From 9 digits. From 9 digits. आपको 3 पोजीशंस फिलअप करना है from the 9 digits. So here this one can be done in how many ways? 9p3 ways. यहाँ पे क्यों 0 का कोई constraint नहीं है, remember. 0 का कोई constraints नहीं है यहाँ पे. I repeat, क्यों 9 digits? क्योंकि total 10 है. एक चला गया इसमें से, तो 8 और 1 है. So 9 बचा, 9 digits, और पोजीशन कितनी है? 3. So 9p3. ये 3 पोजीशन का आंसर है 9p2. 4 पोजीशन का आंसर 9 वेज है, तो इनटू तो 9 करना ही पड़ेगा बाय काउंटिंग प्रिंसिपल. सो दिस आर द टोटल 4-digit numbers. 4-digit numbers. Total 4-digit numbers. Right? क्यों ये इनटू किया? क्योंकि ये तो फर्स्ट पोजीशन का था और ये 3 पोजीशन का था. नाउ यू सिंप्लीफाई दिस. दिस इज 9 factorial upon 9 minus 3. 6 factorial. Now this you can write as 9 as it is. This is 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 factorial. वो नीचे के साथ कैंसिल हो गया. आप देखो वही आंसर है 9987. Ultimately it's the same thing. So you'll get the 4, 5, 3, 6. I'm just showing this way also by that permutation common symbol. What I'm trying to tell you, what I'm emphasizing here is blindly this symbol cannot be used, that NPR कर दो. Suppose आपने ये समय डायरेक्टली ऐसा कर दिया. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे मेरे पास 10 डिजिट्स है और 4 पोजिशंस फिलअप करना है, 1 2 3 4. अगर मैं 10 पे 4 कर दूँ, सो दिस इज़ रॉन्ग. ऐसा नहीं कर सकते. That's what I'm telling you. Here you need to see position, what is asked in the question. So everything is based on the question. आप directly 10 पे 4 कर देंगे. There are 10 objects and you want to fill up 4. If you write 10 पे 4, तो ये position पे 0 भी आ सकता है. But आपको 0 नहीं चाहिए. ये 10 पे 4 में problem क्या होगा? You may get 0 here. आपको ऐसा नंबर मिल सकता है 0 4 6 7. आपको तो 4 डिजिट नंबर चाहिए, बट ये तो 3 डिजिट नंबर हो गया. So this cannot be done, remember here. Fine. Question number 4. How many 3-digit, see here even word is there, even numbers can be formed using the digits. Here digits you are given using the digits 1 2 3 4 5. No digit being repeated. Sorry, I think I've clubbed with third question. Let me write third here. So given digits are 1 2 3 4 6 and 7. In third question this many digits you are given, 6 digits, 1 2 3 4 6 and 7. 3 digit even numbers. Okay, now you know that when the number is even, if you have even number at the unit place, right? You know this 2 4 6, so that unit place you must have even number. If I have this, then this should be even number. Okay, you want 3 digit even number, so you want to fill up 3 positions. So at this unit place should be filled up with even numbers. Now what are the even numbers in the given digits? In the given digits even numbers are 2, 4 and 6. That means this unit place should be filled up using 2, 4 and 6, remember. Right? Then and then the number is even, otherwise it should not be, it would not be even, remember. So unit place should be filled up using even digits from the given digits. Now what are the even in the given digits? You have 1 2 3 4 6 7. So 2 4 and 6, these are the even numbers. That means the unit place can be filled up using these only. So now you must have realized this can be filled up how many ways? 3 ways. Okay, this can be filled up only using 2 4 6 और कुछ नहीं रख सकते, otherwise it will not be even. Now it's very simple. इसमें से एक चला गया, टोटल हाउ मेनी? 6. सो नाउ यू दिस, यहाँ पे कुछ भी हो सकता है. सो दिस कैन बी फिल्ड अप हाउ मेनी वेज? 5 वेज. 2 चला गया, टोटल 6 है, तो दिस कैन बी फिल्ड अप हाउ मेनी वेज? 4 वेज. कंस्ट्रेंट खाली फर्स्ट में ही था, रिमेंबर. द कंस्ट्रेंट वाज इन विच वन? फर्स्ट वन ओनली. सो बाय काउंटिंग प्रिंसिपल टोटल नंबर ऑफ वे इज इक्वल्स टू, सो total 3 digit even numbers, remember, even numbers equals to 4 into 5 into 3. So it would be how much? 20 into 3, so it becomes 60. So there are 63 digit even numbers, remember. इफ़ नथिंग इज़ गिवन, आपको कुछ भी नहीं बोला है तो आप स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड फार्मूला यूज़ कर रहे हैं. टोटल 3 डिजिट नंबर्स में लिखो, टोटल 3 डिजिट नंबर्स. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट इवन नंबर्स. दिस इज नॉट आस्क्ड इन द क्वेश्चन. सो विच इज़ वेरी सिंपल. 3 पोजिशंस, 6 डिजिट. सो दिस कैन बी डन इन 6p3 ways. That is 6 factorial upon 6 minus 3, which is 3 factorial. So 6 into 5 into 4. That's your answer, whatever it is. Right? बट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट 3 डिजिट नंबर्स. यहाँ पे आपने यूनिट प्लेस का कुछ सोचा ही नहीं है. यूनिट प्लेस पे कुछ भी हो सकता है. So total 3 digit numbers will be this much. Remember, 6 factorial upon 3 factorial. 6p3. You have total 6 digit. You want to fill up 3 positions, so 6p3. But here blindly that 6p3 formula should not be used. How much this is? 6 5 are 30 into 4. So you have 120. I'm talking about total 3 digit numbers, remember. But when you are given even, then you need to take care of the unit place, remember. Fine. Okay, let's go to fourth question now. Question number 4 here. So in the fourth question, what are the given digits? Given digits are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are the given digits. Find 4 digit numbers that can be formed using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now to find, what you want to find? You want to find 4 digit numbers. This is very simple. You can use blindly that formula, 4 digit numbers. Given digits 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Given digits 5, you want 4 digit numbers. So directly formula, total 4 digit numbers equals to, you can use the formula here, that is what? 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, p4. 5 factorial upon 5 minus 1, that is 5 minus 4, 1 factorial. So 5 factorial, you know, 120. So 120 numbers can be formed here, remember. Right? I've used straightforward formula. अगर आपको formula use नहीं करना है तो you can do like this also. This is also absolutely fine, remember. Or you can do like this. How will do this? 4 positions, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5 digits. 5 ways, 4 ways, 3 ways and 2 ways. These are the total ways, remember. So by counting principle, you will get the 5 into 4 into 3 into 2. So you'll get the total 120. You can verify here. I'm just showing you. The choice is yours, whichever you do. But when you have certain condition, you need to be little careful, remember. Fine. Now here, there is one more question. How many of these are even? ये जो 120 है, इसमें से कितने even numbers है? So now even 4 digit numbers. So it's a repetition of previous question. आपके पास कितनी position है? 4 positions. 1, 2, 3, 4. But ये जो unit place है, this unit place can be filled up using even digits only. Now given digits में even कौन से एक 2 और एक 4. So this can be done using 2 and 4 only. 2 and 4 only, remember. This can be done using what? 2 and 4 only. Unit place should be filled up using even digits only. So here this is 2 ways. Now एक डिजिट चला गया, बाकी कितने आपके पास 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, इसमें से एक चला गया, तो दिस कैन बी फिल्ड अप 4 ways. 2 चला गया, दिस कैन बी फिल्ड अप 3 ways. 3 चला गया, दिस कैन बी फिल्ड अप अगेन 2 ways. So by counting principle, total 4 digit even numbers, remember, 4 digit even numbers equals to 2 into 3 into 4 into 2. So what you'll get here? 6, 24 and here you'll get into 2. So 48. 48 would be even there, remember. Fine. I hope this is clear to you. Okay. For today's session, I think this is sufficient. If you want, you can try 6, 7 I'll do. You can try 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. See, do not copy from anywhere else. Remember, don't do that. If you do this, you will never learn. In homework submission, I see number of students are submitting me solutions. And I can very easily point out that some of you are copying from somewhere else. That's not the way of learning mathematics, remember. Once you start copying from somewhere else, your mind stops working. If you have any query, call me 100 times. I don't have any problem. but don't copy from anywhere else. Spare some more time. नहीं आता तो time spare करो. Revise the things which I did. Prepare the theory properly, but don't copy from anywhere else. Try. नहीं आता तो छोड़ दो. I'm going to send the solution. I'm there. And still, if you are facing difficulty, call me. Always welcome. After 9 o'clock in the evening, I'm always free. Or just message me. I want to talk to you, sir. I'll give you the time. You can call me. You can solve the difficulties. Okay.